Well, ICE is doing their sweeps, of course, immigrations and customs enforcement, not like the ice cubes. I don't know if AOC was watching, she might have been confused. So I just wanted to clarify that ICE officers went through the sanctuary city of Boston, Massachusetts yesterday, and they were, as they said, as Donald Trump said they were going to do, as Tom Homan, the border czar, said that they were going to do, they are, of course, targeting, I guess I should say, for lack of a better term, the criminals. The violent criminals who are within our communities committing crimes, not just, I would argue they're all criminals because if you're here illegally, you're already a criminal. But they are targeting the really, really bad ones, rapists, like sexual abusers, just really, really bad people. And I want to play some of the ICE agents over in Boston capturing these criminals. Watch.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me.
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction. And this Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon.
Nice guys, just here for a better life, right?
Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls collateral.
Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, criminals. Goodbye. Bye-bye. So obviously these sanctuary cities are, they're not cooperative with the federal government, with ICE. But Donald Trump's administration is like, okay, cooperate or don't, we're going to come in and we're going to get the criminals. So they now have over 460 arrests in the first 33 hours of the administration. Now, I have asked for, I was told that we would have it Monday, and I'm putting this out there publicly because I don't want to delay. I have asked for a counter to be displayed on my show every day.
Oh, right.
Counting how many illegals we have deported. And every day, the number goes up. Every day, the number is going to go up. So you're talking about these people. How about let's just go through a couple more of these? Because again, there should be no argument for whether or not we deport these people. In Boston, a Honduran raped a woman by putting a gun in her mouth. A Haitian flown in by, of course, Biden's program that they were flying in all of these Cubans and Haitians and Nicaraguans and Venezuelans. He sexually assaulted someone. New York City, alleged MS-13 gang member and a Jamaican charged with child porn. San Francisco, a Colombian with previous sex crime convictions. Alabama, a Guatemalan man illegally in the United States accused of sexually abusing Alabama children. Oh, by the way, this headline says, shows no remorse. He said, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Just in search for a better life, guys. They're just like us. They're just poor. They just want a better life. That's all. Salt Lake City, Mexican national charged with aggravated sexual abuse of a child. I mean, these are not good people. It's almost like Donald Trump was right the first time he ran when he said these are rapists and murderers and bad people coming into our country. It's almost like he was right all along. And so, you look at all of this, and I want to give you guys a chance to react to what we're seeing here. And then I want to talk about how quickly things can change if you just have law and order in place, and how quickly things have changed at the border. I want to remind those of you who are watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up. Do it right now. I'm going to wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you. Now all of you should have... Steven is just in my ear calling me out. I don't actually have a watch. I was just... staring at my wrist.
That was a fast 5 seconds.
I was just staring at my wrist. But that should have given you plenty of time to hit the thumbs up button and make sure to comment. It'll help us in the algorithm. So gentlemen, your reaction to over 460 arrests in 3 days, because that was reported yesterday.
Good start.
Yeah. I mean, now many million more to go.
Yeah. I mean, you're asking the two immigrants here that came here and did it the right way.
I am. I'm glad you pointed that out.
You know, there's nobody that is more frustrated by this than us who did it the right way, trust me. But did you notice something in those videos? Can you put those videos back up? Is there any chance to get that video back up?
Yeah, probably. What part?
Did you see the size of the dudes that are going in there? There is no DEI hires there. Those are, the one dude looks like about 6'8", and he's got a beard like this.
Oh, wow, they are.
I mean, they're all like, you know, it's not necessarily that one. There was another one. This dude's, but they're all masculine men that, you know, went in there. And by the way, when you do that, when you show a force like that, it actually stops the violence because they're like...
No bullets needed. Nothing needed.
I'm not going to mess... Look at the size of this dude. Look at him. Imagine him coming and knocking on your door. You're like, I'm coming in.
I think his face is blurred because it's barren. That's the only one that I know that's that tall.
He's a little heavier.
Yeah.
I'd say this. You know what is striking for me in this, and it's what we said all along, is you don't do intel and surveillance and are able to move on an arrest within 72 hours. So what does that mean? It means the data has always been there.
They knew.
Mm-hmm.
It's been there. They just finally said, can we go? It's like a horse in the stable that says, I want to run. Will you let me go? And the great men and women in law enforcement that have wanted to secure this country, that have wanted illegals to go, were not allowed to do their job. And the second the commander-in-chief said, go, the intel was there. They knew what door to drive to, they knew where to go, and off they go. So that makes the crimes of Joe Biden exponentially worse. Yeah. It's not that they didn't know, it's that they chose to let rapists and murderers and scoundrels out on the American street hurting American people. What should that penalty be? That's maybe why Trump said he didn't pardon himself.
Right.
That's why he did blanket pardons on
what is the end game with that? This is what I don't understand.
They thought they would keep winning. They thought they would still run the country.
That's like
but he did
destabilizing the country. Though.
Of course.
In the 11th
100%.
hour.
You want to drive this country. No, to hold evidence and let illegals come in and not apprehending them. They want to break America for who she is and drive her to her knees so that big government has to rescue her. That's always been the game plan. That's why they're sexualizing children.
Well,
break them when they're young, so they won't fight for their First and Second Amendment rights when they're 18 and 19 years old. That's the MO.